we have Kinali Mehta. She has tweeted in a question. Now she says that she's a single woman, wants to avail a home loan with her married sister as a co-applicant. Is this possible?
Kinali, absolutely this is possible. You can apply for a loan as the main applicant, and what normally a bank or a HFC would do is they would take your married sister more as a guarantor to the loan and not as a co-applicant to the loan. So yes, but to answer your question, yes, you can apply for a loan with your sister coming in as a guarantor.
So essentially what you're saying here, Harshil, is that Kinali has to get that loan on her own Form 16, on her own steam essentially. It will be based on her salary and the money that she brings to the table. She cannot really, I mean, when you take a loan with somebody else, as a co-applicant, then typically the incomes are combined and you get your eligibility goes up. So that will not happen in Kinali's case.
Yes, you are right. But Kavita, it's not always the case that a co-applicant is always there for the sake of income. Sometimes you have co-applicants because many times the property is to be registered in the name of the co-applicant. So it's not always necessary that the co-applicant has to have an income. But yes, in many cases, for example, a husband and a wife or two brothers apply for a loan and the incomes are also clubbed. But in this case, because she is married, usually bank or HFC would say that she would come in as a guarantor.
Okay. And can Kinali get a loan on her own stream? I mean, without going in with her sisters, can she get it on her own?
Oh yes, absolutely.
How open are banks to lend to single women?
I don't think there is any discrimination with respect to that. As long as you meet the criteria with respect to the income eligibility, like any other loan, yes, you are eligible. What happens is you normally need to have the second of the key, as to in event of anything, who is the next person, so usually you do it this way. And this guarantor is not necessarily a financial guarantor. It's only to that. See, often you come across NRI loans, The only thing is in that case, you need to have somebody who is locally available so that in any situation, you are immediately there to approach them.
Okay. One quick question before we move on. But two sisters, do banks lend to them? Because generally what I've heard is banks are averse to lending to two sisters as co-applicants for the loan.
Kavita, that's a tricky question, I must admit. But yes, usually two sisters coming in as together for the loan, it becomes trickier because in an event of a marriage and then splitting of the property or anything like that comes up, then it becomes sticky when it comes to servicing the loans. So usually there are ways and means which we basis which we go and do the loan. So it's not that it's complete no. But yes, you have to kind of structure the loan around it to make sure that it goes through.
Right. So Kinali, you can get a loan with your sister as a guarantor, not with your sister as a co-applicant. If you get your sister in as a co-applicant, then things could get tricky. Like Harshil just said, but as a guarantor where she doesn't have where she is not taking on the financial liability of the loan, any bank will be willing to lend to you.
You can watch live TV on our website mpnow.in. Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/magicbricksnow. And don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at magicbricksnow. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/magicbricksnow.